Been going.
I be sometimes, man. You know what I mean? Oh, I left the thing outside. I can't play the intro. I was gonna play you a new intro, thing.
We ain't playing these games, man.
Huh?
I'm not playing these games with you, man.
Come on, man.
We still got 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes. Oh, look, two came through.
Still got 4 minutes.
Two came through.
You know what I mean? It's early.
Oh, it's too early for the intro?
Too early for the intro. She said she'd be here at 5 exactly. We gonna see.
So we gonna hold off on the intro till she show up?
I mean, right? We started at 5.
We starting right at 5?
We doing overtime? What we doing?
I mean, we on now.
I mean,
so we just engaging the people, like waiting for them to tune in.
Let's
So I
talk
guess
about that
up.
shirt, man.
Like
Where
my
that shirt from, man?
The shirt is official tissue,
Yeah,
man.
I like it.
You know what I mean? Little, I don't know what those flowers are. It's, you know, very summertimey.
All right.
You know what I mean? Just
right.
try to be in the vibe, you know.
Yacht music, boat music. I see you.
What kind of music?
Yacht music.
Yacht music.
You know what I mean?
Right. This is the what they call it, the yacht rock station.
Yeah, little Kenny Loggins.
Look, all day.
You know what I mean?
All day.
Little,
Michael McDonald.
Little Peter Cetera.
I'm here for all of that.
Little Chicago.
All of that. All of that.
Man.
I'm here for all that, Dave.
Doobie Brothers and shit.
It's that Doobie Brothers.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? What's the name?
Quavo Gold, the Fine Colombian.
Fine Columbia.
You know what that means, right? It's the Blow Cane.
It's all right.
We still got 3 minutes. We good.
We go. So we gonna hold off.
I mean,
we gonna pour a drink.
If you want.
All right, we'll
do that now.
We'll welcome the people to the show.
All
And then
right.
she should be here by then.
Let's do it.
All right. Say, look, y'all. We appreciate y'all checking us out. Y'all know what it is.
Tell them why we appreciate it.
You know what I mean? Because y'all the people, man, and we do it for the people.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all know what it is. It's 5 o'clock. It's the ride home. You know what I mean? The after work drink party.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
You just rebranding on us?
Rebranding.
Rebranding us.
You know what I mean?
Not,
you know what I mean? Your drive time ain't your drive time if you
like
ain't
it,
kicking
though.
it with the over drink crew.
I like it more as a drive time. You know what I'm saying? After, what did you say? After work drink party?
After work drink party.
I like it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go with it. Let's go with it.
Little drive time.
So we got to change that. You know what I'm saying?
What's
From
that?
over a drink
To over a drink to the after work drink party.
after work. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Little cocktail.
The 5 drive.
5 o'clock and cocktails.
Whatever you want to do, man.
You know what I mean? What you like?
You know what I mean?
What you like?
I can't put too much into it because I ain't getting paid yet.
Get yourself some ice there.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Damn.
So y'all know what it is, man. It's super producer Dave Adelphia's in the building.
Oh, shit.
You know. Oh, I was gonna put your ice in there. That's all right.
Oh, my bad. Okay. I was actually in the studio recently.
You was in the studio?
Yeah, man.
Say word. What you working on?
Nothing.
You just in there.
Just in there fooling around.
Seeing
You
what
know
the
what I'm
buttons
saying?
do.
Dusting stuff off.
Dusting
you know what I mean?
stuff off. Seeing if the buttons still work.
Making sure everything is there. I mean,
in there.
I take some. That'd be great. Yeah, man. You know
That's
what I
what's
mean?
up,
Just,
man. I'm so. It makes
what do they
me
say?
feel good, man.
Putzing around and shit. You know what I mean?
Putzing around.
Kicking stuff around.
Yeah, man. I almost opened up Final Cut this weekend.
I was about to quit though. As soon as I was like, it was something wrong with the sound. I mean, I ain't gonna get too technical and shit, but I had something plugged to the wrong thing, and it was like, yo, what am I doing, man? Am I really doing this?
It always.
And it's like, yeah, man, you doing this shit, yo.
That's because you've been out the mix for a while.
Don't say that.
I mean, it happens.
I've been
We
in the
both
mix.
been.
I've
Like,
been
you in the mix, but you ain't been working. Like, on that.
Facts. I have not been working on that at all.
You know what I mean?
It's been months.
Little
What's
toast,
this?
man.
What you put in here, man? What you put in my drink, yo?
I put a little
All right, cool,
that
thank you.
and a little
Thank
bit
you.
of that.
Thank you. All right, so we just renamed the show
Renamed in the show.
because we're starting to book guests now, and we can't call it what it was because we just rebranded it like on the spot.
So now it's, you know,
We should write that down.
what was it? I forgot it already.
We're gonna
The
figure it
after
out.
work.
Luckily, we're recording this shit, so
Yeah, I forgot
we'll
it already.
figure it out.
And if we had somebody to look at the IG, then they could tell us what
Some
I
kind
just said.
of drive time, 5 drive iteration,
The 5 o'clock
whatever.
cocktail.
Yeah, something like that.
The drive time cocktail hour.
Yeah, man.
All right, she close.
Parking. Apparently, we're gonna
Park
see.
it. All right, then I'm gonna say
If she come in with like 5 people with an entourage, it's gonna, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm
We're gonna
saying?
see.
What we
We're
gonna
gonna
do,
see.
man? So you got a list, or we just going off my list?
First of all,
It's been 2 weeks, so I'm assuming you got all kinds of stuff to talk about.
I've added to the list.
I didn't look at it. When did you add to it on the trolley?
All day.
All day?
All day, man. You know what I mean?
Because I added to it. Well, I probably
I
stopped
know.
around 9
I was in there when you were adding to it, and I was
Okay.
like, oh, see, he's in here now. He know I'm just erasing shit. You know what I'm saying?
I seen it jumping around.
Yeah, that was me.
I thought maybe
I was fucking with you.
Oh, is that what it was? Because I was like, yo, why this shit keep writing stuff that I ain't write?
That was me. That was me putting in like actual real shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what you said, a bunch of this bullshit?
Actual current events that were happening at the moment.
I did a bunch of things this weekend that you'd be happy about, man.
Hey.
I watched Game of Thrones.
Yes. What else? Give me one more.
I watched the She-Hulk.
I didn't. Okay.
You know,
all right, but I applaud the attempt at. You know what I mean?
I like it. What do you want me to tell you?
What else? What else though? Don't stop there.
I did listen. I thought I listened to some music. Who did I listen to?
Oh, come on, man. That's the important part.
I listened to somebody. I can't remember who it was. Must not have been that impressive.
All right, so
it was somebody fairly new though that I listened to.
So yes, I added to the list.
What'd you add to the list?
I didn't. It's on the list. I didn't add the music though that I listened to, and there's a couple other things that I'm.
There she is. Hey man,
making motherfuckers buy tequila, man. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? We was gonna just go with some little light wine today.
Well,
and Dave was like, Ira said she liked tequila. So
no, she said no reposado.
Yeah, please no.
I need something white.
Yeah, I'm a reposado
like,
guy, so you don't need the headphones.
I didn't think so.
I'm a reposado guy, so hold on, we just got to leave that there. We bring it to you.
Yeah, man.
Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Bring it to me.
You want to join?
I miss you guys.
What's up? We miss you too, sis. How you been?
I know.
You know, I've been good.
Look at this. I saw you the other day, and here we are.
And here we are.
Oh, give her a little bit of ice there.
Nah,
Dave.
man. Boom.
Would you like a mixer with your drink? I'm sorry, just asking. Just asking. It's a good thing me and Dave made ours before you got here.
I'm from the school of if you're gonna drink, drink.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying?
So we got a young list.
All right, we got. First of all, introduce the guest, Dave. You can't just jump in like everybody don't know I-Rise.
Everybody should know. Everybody should know I-Rise.
I know, but if they don't,
it's funny you say everybody don't know I-Rise because I was at the hair salon the other day having this really good conversation with this sister. And like 3 hours later, she called my stylist. We were still together. And she was like, are you still with I-Rise? And she was like, yeah. And we were talking about how like the city is small and how she and I actually, one of her best friends was a neighbor I grew up with. So she was like, well, put I-Rise on the phone. So we were talking. She was like, yeah, we were talking. I was telling my sister how it's such a small world. She was like, and I think you know my sister's husband. And I was like, yo, honestly, I said, I really don't like conversations that start out like that.
Right.
I was like, I don't. She was like, no. She was like, I said your name, and her husband was in the back and was like, yo, ask her if she Earth. Is she with the Nation of God and the Earth? And I was like, oh, okay.
All right.
So her brother-in-law is actually a brother of mine. So it was like small world on that. So everybody does not know me. Apparently, I'm known by lots of people.
Let's go.
I am I-Rise Refined Earth.
Philadelphia staple. I'm gonna say that.
Philadelphia
You know
staple.
what I mean? North Philly, born and raised, North Side, stand up.
I'm gonna agree with you on that, man.
You know, I try.
She got a lot of tales that we'll get into.
She got a lot of stories. I know she got a lot of stories.
Sure.
Hey, Dame, I'm gonna play your intro right now.
Only because you watch Game of Thrones. Nah, she been trying to get me to produce an intro, and I'm like,
I've been trying to get Dame to produce an intro.
I know.
Months now.
I know.
And since he won't produce an intro, I just keep playing stuff until it pisses him off.
You had a good one.
I was tuned in last week. I know.
Yeah, see? Friend of the show.
Hey, Took, I'm gonna let it run now, Took.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers.
What's up with these cups, man? They sweating?
Dude, this is all they had.
What's going on?
What do you want for a
Can we double them up, at least?
Sure, if you want to.
We got guests, and you got the cup sweating, man.
If you feel a need to double it up, here's it to go.
This is not the premium experience that I promised. I gotta say.
You should have brought the cups.
All right, you're right.
Or you could say the cups is sweating just because I-Rise.
Because I-Rise showed up. You know what I'm saying?
The name says a lot.
All right, how about this one, Dave? Is it playing out there, too?
Yo, stop the music. Fuck that.
Stop the music.
You've done like about 11 intros. The first one, great. Second one, promising. And then there's been a bunch of like, I don't even understand why you would play that.
Because this is a hit.
I don't understand why you would play
This
that.
is a hit. What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
So we got.
Hold on.
Yo.
Hold on.
Stop the fucking music.
Hold on. We didn't stop the music no more for you, Dave.
Yo.
Stop the
You gonna
music.
stop shitting on this joint right here.
Hey, I love KRS-One. I did a show with KRS-One. All right, I love KRS-One.
So what's wrong with this song?
That's not the intro.
This is the intro for this
He
week.
performed here this last weekend.
Did he do this song?
Probably.
He should have.
I wasn't there.
I
This one of
I
his
wasn't
best
there,
songs.
but I've never been to a show since this song has been out where he has not
This is
done
what I'm
this
talking
song.
about. This song is a hit.
Everybody hated on the remix though. Everybody hated on the remix. Because he had Puffy on the
Because he had
remix.
Puffy on the
I
remix.
like the
And he said the scholar gets the dollar.
I like the remix that you mentioned.
And
Yeah.
plus, he was like,
Now that you mentioned, I'm
he
just
said,
saying.
he said the scholar gets the dollar, and he
Is
hated
remix
that.
on this album?
Why did they hate
I'm
that?
gonna find it.
It's not on
Oh,
the
he buried
album.
that
It's
joint.
not on the album.
You know what I mean? But the reason I brought that one up, Dave,
I'm listening.
is because
Because he was here?
Busta Rhymes and Swiss Beats
Yeah, I heard that.
redid it.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, oh shit.
Uh,
It's kind of dope.
You should have played that.
It's not available.
See?
You can't get it.
You got to be
Should've
cool
hit me
enough.
up.
You got to be cool enough. You know
I ain't cool enough.
what I'm saying?
I ain't cool enough because if I'd have got my hands on it, I'd have played it. That's part of that. You know, I've been listening to, and then we can hop into the list, right? Because, you know, I was listening to Funk Flex, and he's got this challenge
I heard.
where he's been challenging New York rappers. And
But why
stuff.
you challenge Busta Rhymes? He's got 1,001
It's
songs.
not about how many songs you have. It's about what have you done lately.
He just put out an album a year ago.
The sound
I
of
was
the
about
culture.
to
It had like 30
Nah.
songs on it.
Get back at it.
I thought I had
I'm
two.
with him on it.
I thought I had too many
it's-
songs
it's
on it.
Like,
It's-
stay
it's-
working. He's like, this
he-
is the sound of New York. We need New York
We
to
need
step
New York
up.
to stay
We
working
won't
because we
play
don't like the way
nobody.
hip hop sounded.
Right, that's exactly what he said. He said, yo, man, if you from out of town, you a mumble rapper, this is not your time.
Can I just tell you?
This is all New York, and that's all we rocking because
I don't
for the
like
sound
it.
of New York.
I don't like the term mumble rapper, but that's the whole
yeah,
other
me.
story.
That's a whole other story. But let me tell you,
What
it
do you
had to
like?
be
What do you
all
prefer to
of
call it?
From where they from?
Southern rap. It
From
just-
wherever they're
fair
from.
enough. Fair
well,
enough.
Southern rappers started that for the most part.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
For the most part. Well, no, because Das Effects was doing some skibbity bibby, but it's different.
but that wasn't
That was-
mumble.
But that
mumble
wasn't
rap.
mumble
But
rap.
then also,
But let me
not
tell
just
you, in
Southern
the
rappers,
early
but then
2000s,
there's
I told Tina Byers when we were at work in studio Touch of Jazz, she kept asking me why I kept listening to T.I. and Gucci Mane. What was it? I said, yo, this is the next wave. This is about to be the sound
Look at
of
you.
the culture. And she was like,
I
what?
had it before
I
the
was
game.
like,
you know what that's called? Finger on the pulse. Two fingers.
Look, both of them.
Um,
Because I'd argue with you too. Be like, F no. They ain't gonna be
my friends argue with me to this day.
never gonna be the sound of the culture.
Not for us and not for purists, but for the contemporaries out here right now,
Yeah, they got it.
for your children.
Not my kids. My kids don't mess with it. But I get what you're
You
saying.
know, it's funny. My son really doesn't too much either.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
My
My,
youngest
my
son.
one daughter don't even listen to rap music. They was in her car today. She got
Harry
friggin'
Styles.
Harry Styles.
You know
She
what I'm
got friggin' classicals. She
and
got
I'm like, what happened
played
to
music.
Like, where'd she get that from?
He
Was that
pulled
from
the
your
CD
wife?
out.
Because
It
you,
was West Side Story. The soundtrack.
She likes musicals.
She likes
like
musical.
riding around. listening
that's where
to
you keep
music?
your,
Yes.
that's where you keep your
I
weed
like
at.
that.
Really.
Yes.
I do
This
that.
little empty West Side Story joint. He pull
said
you
that's
over.
where she keep her weed at. My
Like,
daughter.
oh, she
like,
listen
watch
to-
how you talk about my kids.
I was
Dave.
about to say, you gonna let me talk about your daughter like that?
Yeah.
And she shouted out Tiny Room today. I didn't even
She's-
show you the pics.
That's-
The first day of
no.
school in DC, she had on the Tiny Room for Elephants 2022
That's
festival
incredible. That's incredible. And she is now
Repping.
an ambassador. Exactly.
Repping,
Yeah,
ambassador
she's
for the
repping.
culture, and you.
She will always have a corner office. You know what I'm saying? In our establishment. So I'll leave that there.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right, so not on the list, but music. You heard any good music recently, Uprise?
You know, you don't ask me. You know not
Did you
to ask
listen
me.
to the DJ Khaled?
I did not listen to the whole DJ Khaled yet because everybody been burning my ears out with this 8 minutes. God did so. I have
Who
not
did 8
listened.
minutes?
That song was it God did? or
Hove.
whatever? The
Oh,
Hove.
that's what
Hove
Wayne.
did.
And there's a bunch of them on there, right?
Nah,
It's
it's
8
just three
minutes
people.
long. It's three,
Who
three
It's
else?
just
people.
Ross, Wayne, and Hov.
And Hove.
Is
So
it
I
good?
have.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, yeah.
Like, no. Is it good just because
listen,
down?
I'm
It's
gonna
not
tell you-
good just because it's them.
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Right, you get that.
Like-
Because you know I get it there, everybody's like, it's good. I'm like,
In my opinion.
You asked the same question I asked.
In my
right?
opinion.
And y'all just
Is
ride
it a good song? Yes.
Them?
Why? Because I love the combination of all three. I love Ross.
Okay.
Ross can rap. But then Wayne comes and Wayne, you know what I'm saying, takes it up a notch, and then Hov does like
Did they
5
all,
minutes.
So all three of them delivered.
Yeah,
Nobody just phoned it in. Nobody
Nobody's gonna phone it in. But
and the production ain't bad.
when Hov does like
really
100 bars and shit, it's like it was like who was before me? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And people want to.
Ho's got a lot of shit to get off his chest these days.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. If he ain't going to put an album out,
Then
he
he just
guest
got
rapping
So
all
anytime
that shit
he-
on
yeah,
everybody's joint.
Anytime he's rapping, it's like I'm gonna listen. He's
All right.
still the best rapper
Okay.
out at 50-ish, whatever.
You agree with that?
Nope.
I was gonna
All
let
right.
it go because we've had this fight a
Nope.
bunch of times. Who would you say? I'm not saying you got to pick a best
I have
rapper.
I was about to say,
but
I
who
can't
would you-
pick a best.
who
I have
Oh,
a
wait.
very
put
fluid
in that
list.
space?
I have a very fluid list often, but like Philly's own Black Thought to me is one of the top 5 lyricists on the planet to me. Like the way he
Facts.
tells a
Do you
story,
think
the way
Hov
he puts the shit
could
together.
out-rap Black Thought?
Like unfortunately, nope. I don't
That's not
think
what
he
we.
can.
That's
Me
not
either.
what
I
we're
don't think
talking
he can.
about.
That's
though.
the question.
No,
I'm not talking about out
issue-
rapping.
The real issue
No,
is
no.
Not even
the
out
real
rapping,
issue
out-
is commercial success. That's the real
That's
issue.
right,
That's the
right,
real issue.
Right.
Like if you could put Reek
That's not. No, wait a
on
minute.
some production years ago without a band, there's no telling because
Right.
it has not happened. It's only been recently
Correct.
happened. That Reek
Correct.
Danger Mouse shit, that's what I've been listening to, along with
that's a
all my
great
Southern
album.
shit. So and
But-
all the new shit. I'm a little baby fan, so I listen to all kinds of shit. But like, is Hope the best? He's one of the best. I would never take that from him because I catch myself sometimes. Like listen to shit like damn, like that was that shit, or like
Yes.
I hear an old Jay-Z
For
song,
sure.
and the maturity,
sure.
you can see the maturity in his
Oh
bars,
my
like
God.
compared to some rappers who have grown in age and they have not grown in their bars.
Yep.
Like
Exactly.
It's a lot.
I would never take that away, but I don't ever give him the best. I don't like. I need to see him
Do what?
do a freaking Roots picnic and a J. Period mixtape with Black Thought before you let me talk about him being the best.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome, right?
That would be awesome.
But he up there.
So you
know,
think he
top
do it?
3.
I just think
You think he do it? You think he nervous?
I don't know.
No,
like that.
no,
I
I
don't.
think
make him nervous.
I don't think
I
so.
think Black Thought makes everybody.
I
nervous.
agree with you. That's why I,
I think
asked
he
the
makes
question.
and I appreciate the people
I
that
agree
actually
with
have
that.
come out and said that.
I think
Right.
anybody like really that really does it is going to be like, yes, he's a problem. Yes, top 5 that are alive. All those things are so true. Like and that's me from personal experience, but then also as a fan too, able to step outside of that. But when I'm talking about Jay-Z, I'm not talking about like who's like some face-to-face rap off and shit. That's not what I'm
You're
talking
just
about.
talking about overall.
I'm talking about songs.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
We
talking
been-
about. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I get it.
He has a lot of songs that I don't like that aren't my favorite, so that's why
I
it's,
agree.
you know.
I
And
agree.
I think a part of that is catalog. Like, you know what I mean?
But-
Like,
but he's
how
got
many
an
Black Thought
extensive
albums have
catalog.
we had to be like, this is what happened over time, right? We got a lot of Roots records and shit, but
But
that's
he
not,
is the premier MC on
yeah,
all
but that's
those records.
but those
so if you're just talking about rappers, right? You talk about MCs,
but being
like
a
they're
premier,
Roots albums, but Black Thought is rhyming on all of them.
but
It's a rapper with a band. That's
But-
the only difference. Like
Well,
Right.
most
So
other
if
rappers
we-
are produced.
If we took away the band, or
thanks
if you,
to the Roots.
if you
A lot of
didn't
rappers
know
are
who
going
the
out
band
with
I think
bands
there's a
now.
certain, I
so-
think there's a narrative attached to like the Roots as opposed like that's different from the narrative that's attached to Jay-Z.
Right.
Like you got to see Jay-Z like drug dealer, independent artist to billionaire. You got to see Black Thought in the Roots, right? With their evolution as a group,
Right.
Because they're not like he's not separate from Amir. He's not
Gotcha.
separate from the other band members.
Right.
That's all together. That whole
Okay.
story of them doing things. It's not like you got like maybe 3 Black Thought projects.
Well,
and shit.
all right, I was gonna say you can't say he's not separate. He's only more recently in
Yes.
his career
Without
done the
on his own.
separation.
So it's different to like
Right.
have that conversation for me as like the greatest of all
As
time.
a hip hop
Listen,
group, though, would the Roots be a hip hop group without Black Thought?
Could
Or would
it?
they be a funk band? Or would they just be a really good band, right? They're super talented. I'm not taking away from their talent as a band.
It could be another rapper with a band.
And they've had other MCs contribute. So.
For sure.
Would they have had the same run, though, with another rapper? I don't know.
I think the idea
was a great addition.
He was the addition.
He is
right.
But if you're asking me, could the Roots have happened another way? Like, I think yes, because at the time there was nobody else doing it. So somebody else, like there were other like rap bands that were emerging at the time. Fugees rap band, like there were other rap bands, but there was nobody else doing it on that level.
But so as a band, they would have been.
That's a group.
I think that's why people can't separate Black Thought the MC when they bring up this conversation, because they're so used to him being in a band and the perception of the band. Like, it's very hard. Like, I know a lot of people that love the Roots. They think Black Thought's phenomenal. When you talk about top MCs, they never say his name,
the part that I don't
because they can't
separate him from the band.
And I know a lot of people that love Black Thought.
It's the commercialization of the culture. People that get stuck. Like, when you're like us and you're more immersed in it and behind it and you see how it works, you understand it better. And I think it's easier for you.
First of all, I want to thank you for putting him on that level, because when you say us, I know you talk about me and you, not really Mike.
I was talking about Mike. Me and Mike go back to when I was a college student, okay?
Oh, shit.
Like, he is a mentor of mine. If you did not know.
I did not know.
Yes,
I didn't know this stuff.
Stock internship hours under Mike Greenwich.
All right, cool. The last 10 minutes, we're going to talk about this mentorship.
So, like, you know, I think that's where the problem comes in.
Yes.
People can't separate it. Like, you can separate other rappers from rap groups. Mm-hmm. Like, you can be like, oh, Wu-Tang is one of the best groups ever, and I'll pick my favorite and be like, and Ghostface is the best MC out of that group. Right. Like, you can do that because it's always been a rap group. Right. You've always seen it that way.
But I've always thought Black Thought was one of the best lyricists I've ever heard.
Facts.
And from
easily
the beginning of my introduction to the Roots, because I got introduced to them as a group. Like, I didn't know Quest and I didn't know them as separate people, but I also didn't know them as a band, right? So my first time hearing them, I'm listening to Black Thought.
And you think it's like
and I'm thinking, this is a rapper over, you know what I'm saying? This MC is nice. And then I seen them perform, like, oh shit, like they got a whole full band doing this shit. So I always...
And that it actually started that way with, like, you know, drummer, bass player, rapper.
Yeah, see,
drummer, bass player,
because if you ask
player, rapper.
The average hip hop fan about the Roots, they're going to say Black Thought and Questlove. They're not going to name the rest of the band.
Right.
A music fan, a Roots fan, they will know the rest of the band. They will tell you who was the DJ from this time to that time, who plays keys, like they will tell you. Who
beatbox this time to that time to that time. Like,
but the consumerism part, like, that's why I think, again, that's why people kind of forget.
All right, we don't got a timer.
Taking that from Jay-Z.
I know.
So what's next?
So we were talking about music. We talked about.
We usually have a timer.
Yeah. We talked about.
You set the timer.
We've been slacking. No,
it's all good. But this is awesome.
But I left the hourglass.
We talked about Khaled, and then we talked about the Jay-Z verse, and nobody else listened to the project. That's cool.
Yeah,
what about you? Listen to Jid at all?
Who?
Jid? It's J-I-D.
No.
Is it Jid or J-I-D?
It's J.I.D.
It's J.I.D.
According to when he was on
there you go.
Who Kid.
Perfect.
He did a whole Saturday.
I'll go back and forth. I don't want to fuck it on my name, but
yes,
the album is incredible. I like it.
I believe it.
I thought it was good.
I like
Where's
him.
He from?
Atlanta.
Okay.
He signed to Dreamville. J. Cole's
Dreamville
record.
rapper.
Yeah. All right.
You gotta send me this stuff, damn, so I'm prepared for the class.
You just go to iTunes and then like go to new music and then
it doesn't work like that.
Here's something for you. You know Diamond D put out a new record?
Yes.
No, I did not know
yes,
that.
I did.
Yeah, see, I knew she knew.
I did. I'm a really big Diamond D fan.
Who's on it?
Diamond D.
Diamond D.
It's just him? Dude, that excites me. Like, you know what I mean? That makes me happy.
It's Diamond D.
To know that this is a Diamond D record.
Yes.
All Diamond D produced?
Classic Diamond D record.
Yeah, man, it's Diamond D. I mean, I don't know if he did it all, but I just know it's Diamond D rapping on every song. And it sound like Diamond D beats.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm pretty sure he produced almost all of it.
I'm going to look for that.
I heard an interview. He was on Shade 45 this week.
I think he got some guests too. Got some features and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, he needs some features.
No, he don't.
I mean, because well, let me put it this way. He doesn't need features, but the features that he would get, we'd appreciate.
Would we?
Right?
That's subjective.
Like, he's going to the thing that the crate guts, right? Who's going to get outside and digging in the crates crew?
Yo, this is Diamond D, man.
He's
What are you talking
produced,
about?
he has
I get
produced
it.
outside of DITC.
But I'm like, you know what I mean? You go get Sadat X, let him get on the joint. I'm a Sadat
Really?
X fan.
Is this your dream? Like, this is it. It's like, this is your dream, right? You're like,
I wouldn't mind
hopefully
that.
he gonna get Sadat X,
And
and maybe he'll get Mike Geronimo too.
Right.
And this is where
Yes,
the show
maybe you get Mike
ends.
Geronimo too. I'll be here for that.
Nah, man.
You're the only person I know of checking for Mike Geronimo in this here 2022. I just want to say that.
That don't make me wrong.
I'm not saying it makes you wrong, but like,
That means
Way to pull him
everybody
out.
else needs to catch up.
way to pull him out.
All right, so
You know what I mean?
we tackled the music and shit, right?
So none of us have listened to new music except you.
Except me. Goddamn.
Or whatever new music
Well,
I
yeah,
heard y'all
no,
don't want to hear
every
about.
week. It's every week.
I'm like, oh, whatever new music y'all are.
Nah,
The new Black Thought, that's new music. That's recent.
Yeah, I've been
You
listening
know
to
what I mean?
that. Like, I get in my car and be like, hey, Google, play that street shit. And it goes into like a Griselda mix. Griselda, by the
Every
way,
fucking time.
new project.
New project.
New project.
So, yo, are you going to see Wu-Tang and Nas?
So let me tell you, here's the thing. I want to so bad, and I was so hype about it when I posted it on my Facebook months ago. But Michael McDonald coming the same day.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
Where's he gonna be?
Is it the Wells Fargo?
This has been my issue for a minute.
Or the Met. It might be the Met. All I know is Michael McDonald.
Tough decision.
So
You
what
know
are
what
so
I'm
what are you
saying? And
doing?
I've seen the Wu so many times. Like,
But this is this is Wu-Tang and Nas.
and Nas.
And Busta. Busta's on that bill now too.
Oh,
I might go see Michael McDonald.
I just got we just got invited by Amy. Amy reached out and it's like, yo, we're going.
To where?
Yeah, so
Wu-Tang and Nas.
I don't know. So if I don't go see it,
Not you, but
I
me,
can't.
and, me and Yaya.
I can't find if I can't find somebody to go see Michael McDonald with me, which I probably
Is that
can't.
the Met?
I think so, which I probably
gonna be
can't.
nice.
You know, my friends
That's
is
a tough-
over the Wu. My friends is like,
yeah,
bitch,
that's a
what?
tough call.
Because I'm the only one that's seen the Wu so much. You know, I might have to pull out my phone and be like, hey.
And this is my experience.
I might go see Michael McDonald.
Hey.
Over the Wu. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta make a
But
phone call on something.
it's the Nas factor.
I
Let me
know,
tell you,
that's
I
the
think
hang-up.
I've
I've only seen one Nas show and it wasn't great.
I was gonna say I've only seen Nas more than once, a handful of times, but I have had the pleasure of having like a close, intimate experience with him in the studio, and I appreciate
Ow.
that. But I'm just saying on this level at their
Let's talk
career
about it.
with
What
their
was the
most,
clip?
Yeah.
with
What
their
was the-
most.
yeah.
Oh, he actually stunned me and sent me to the store for some Henny and some.
Nice.
What was he smoking out of? But I got to let my best
Were you
friend,
able
shout
to
out
keep the
Samaz, I got to let her spend that time while I was on a L and Henny run for Nas, because that's her favorite artist.
Got
And
it.
he was newly married to Khalees, and I know they talked about that because we talked about that. Like, she and I are also real big Khalees fans. So he actually sent me and sent me to the store, but, you know, it was cool. I did it for my best
Large
friend.
bills,
Yeah.
a lot of change.
What changed? You
Exactly.
sent me to the store, nigga.
That's what I
Like,
just wanted to say.
They don't
It
change.
changed.
Like
Keep
send
the
me to the
change.
point that I had to keep the change.
We smoked some L's, we talk, it was real cool. But so yeah, that is the factor, like Nas Wu. And I'm like, I'm hype about going to the show, but I'm more hype about making the phone call and like, yo, I need to not be with the common folk because I need
hear
to
that.
get that close up with Nas and the Wu at the same time. So that's really
And
what
this,
I'm
this is
wrestling
my
with.
dilemma with Made in America this weekend coming up.
Don't
Right.
talk about it because I'm out of the loop and I can't just make those phone calls. And I did make one to the Rainmaker, and he was like, he don't know if he's
Rainmaker.
coming, but he'll see. But I was like, your
Rainmaker.
boy is headlining, so
Let's
you know,
go.
I have a
Can I get a little
Rainmaker.
bit more
I have
of
a
that ice,
Rainmaker in my life that can make it happen. Yeah, it's like
Get a
time to
little more of that
refill.
ice.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yes, I got that from Entourage.
That-
I have
so
my own
that-
personal Ari Gold in my life.
That Saturday, that Saturday is the first day of Made in America, but then there's also like this. The first day of Made in America is the same day as, which people don't care about, but I do. Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Strokes at like Lincoln Financial.
I know you told me that.
Who does that? Why
That's
do
gonna
you
be a
do
tough
that?
one. Yo, who is that? Live Nation also.
Okay, first of all,
Yeah,
now
of
I'm
course.
turned off about the crowds in the city. Oh my God,
nuts.
my skin is itching thinking of the
It's gonna be
anxiety.
nuts.
dude.
But I don't think I've ever seen Red Hot Chili Peppers. I've seen the Foo Fighters. I've seen Guns N' Roses. I'm talking at their prime and right before
Exactly.
COVID. But I don't think I've ever seen the Red Hot Chili
I've
Peppers.
never seen the Chili Peppers.
I've seen the Strokes once.
I've never seen the Strokes. I'm excited about that. I gotta
I've
figure
never
this
seen
out.
either one of them.
I gotta
figure this
figure my
out.
whole life
Yeah,
out.
man.
So who's headlining the first night of the Made in America?
Tyler the Creator, which is an awesome
Yeah,
show.
this album.
Which is, I mean,
Great. I like his
Grammy
album.
Award winning. Let's talk
Right,
about it.
That's what I'm
It's an
saying.
Great
incredible
project.
What are
show.
you gonna do?
I saw that show.
You saw his show though, right?
At the
that one.
yeah.
Yeah, see, the people I want to see at Made in America don't excite my friends. They like, man, I ain't helping you get in to see that shit.
Who else is on the bill? Like, I don't even know.
I want to
So
see
many
Lil
people.
Uzi.
Yeah.
And I want to see Pusha T because I didn't go to the concert
T.
that y'all was at without me.
Hey,
I've seen him before, but
So did I. But
I meant to hit y'all up that day. Like, are y'all going?
That concert was like
Don't
an
even talk
hour and a
about
half
it.
of like
Yeah, like, see,
of him rapping, yo.
I don't even want to
Dude,
talk about
his
it.
the last one that I went to see him, the same shit.
That's what I'm talking about. It was
Yeah,
an hour.
The one that he did prior to that with
Yeah,
the Kanye album.
I saw that one.
It
I
was the
saw
same
that one.
shit.
That
it was like, yo, this dude, and the fact that he gets up there and by himself.
Yeah.
And it's I have seen very few MCs that I just enjoyed them standing on stage and just rapping.
I can tell you one person that I enjoy rapping for 2 hours.
Who?
Jay-Z. Yo.
He got 2 hours of good shit though.
And it was
Who's gonna dispute
when
that?
I say it was shout out to Amy G's.
I walked out of the Dynasty show.
Tripping.
You walked out? Why?
I walked because it was just important. There was no stage presence, no performance. So here's what I'm saying. Like at that point, and I don't know what he was doing prior to that show, but I seen him on his first album at Millersville and was super excited. Right?
Dude.
He opened for KRS-One at that show, and it was like I was like the only person there.
KRS-One too.
Yeah, but you're not Jay-Z.
I'm not even close.
You here with me right now.
Not even close. Hey, listen, man. Like, come on, man. But,
but that Dynasty album, they was over here when it was the E Center, and he had Siegel and everybody out there, but it was just like 75 people standing on stage holding their nuts.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Like,
welcome to hip hop.
I know, but come on, man. I need more than that.
People matured since
And
then.
it was he followed. I think it was on the Sprite Liquid tour.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
But
man.
he's followed that band 311.
Yeah.
And 311 ripped the roof off the building.
Yeah.
Like with their stage show.
Okay.
So it was like Jay came out and all the energy left.
I mean,
which is crazy.
That was a long time ago,
Yeah.
though.
It was a long time ago. And that's what I'm saying. I just haven't been to a show since then. To one of his shows.
So yeah, Made in America this weekend. Got to figure it out. Yo, did you watch the VMAs?
Who, me?
Yeah. How about
I didn't
you?
even know they were on, but I caught some
I knew they
highlights
were on.
this
I didn't
morning.
watch VMAs.
Caught some highlights
While you're
this morning.
figuring out your Made in America, just for both of y'all, just remember your friend who travels by herself.
I know.
Like,
I
it
know.
just be
My
me.
daughter already hit me. What am I
Listen,
supposed to do?
Well, no,
bruh?
but your family over.
That's what I'm saying.
Family over everything.
She
I
was
wouldn't
like,
even
yo,
do that.
Dad, what's up?
My ticket request been in for a minute, man.
I know
I
it
ain't even put
has.
a request in yet.
See, that's it. This is the guy to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I mean? This is media right here,
Work on
man.
it
This is
this
media.
week.
I'm just saying, I don't need nothing for nobody else. It's just me.
So
I'll leave you alone after that. Once I'm in, I'm good.
And it's like 3 shows going on. Like, so then it's like,
That's that bullshit for
right,
me.
like you make it bad for me. Like I don't want to ask because it's like, dude, I want to ask.
I wanna
4
go to
times
everything.
in a week.
Right.
I want to go to everything y'all got going on this weekend. Like that's what I need.
The worst they
I
can
need
say.
to-
The worst they can say is no, though. See,
you
you're in a
got
position
to
to
call with
ask.
that energy.
The worst
though.
they can say is no.
You got to call with that exact energy.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Like, I want to go to everything you got going on.
Everything you got going
Yeah.
this weekend. I want to be at Michael McDonald. I want to be at the friggin'
I'm gonna do it right now.
what's his
He
face's
said,
joint.
"Do it right
Every
now."
venue you got going, I want an entry.
I'm
Do it
just
right
saying.
now, man. Just call right now. Live on the air.
I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to do that.
And see how I come back.
Yeah, man.
I'll see how I come back.
I mean, usually it come back.
Maybe I hit.
You
him
know,
and see how
I'm
I
years
come back.
removed out the game, so I don't have the same kind of pull. But sometimes, it's surprising though. Sometimes I make phone calls and I'm like, "Word, you do that?" for
Word,
me?"
this number's still good, and you
gotta-
hooking me
got-
up.
I'm just
you
like,
have
"You
an
do that for
actual
me?"
rainmaker. Nobody.
Right,
has
you
that.
got a
I do
rainmaker.
have a
I don't have a
rainmaker.
rainmaker.
But I also just have the fact that I've tried to be a good person and I've done good for people, so they usually, that comes back around.
Karma
I've got hit
biatch.
with a few now. We can't do it.
I mean, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's cool. But I've also been hit with what you doing right now. Like, you
Right.
got to get
Those
here
are,
right
those
now.
are good ones. Those are good ones.
Those are always the best ones.
So the VMAs, nobody watched it. You watched some
I caught
highlights.
some highlights this morning. What you talking about?
Nicki Minaj. She won a Vanguard Award.
She did. And
Yeah.
she she was like, I wish Michael Jackson was here, and I
Fact.
wish
Happy birthday, Michael Jackson, today.
today's his birthday.
Today's his
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Mike.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
She
And
asked for Whitney Houston. She said she wished Whitney was here.
he was 64 years old right now.
I'm like, Michael Jackson is really dead. yo.
Nuts.
Dude, it's
For a
crazy.
long
It's nuts.
time. Like, that's what's really crazy.
Well,
It's
right.
nuts. Like
Yeah.
he should have got old.
He should have got. Prince should have got old.
And it wouldn't have been. It might not have been the same if he got old. Like old Michael Jackson. Like,
but 64 ain't
you know what I mean?
that old nowadays, right? As long as you take care of yourself.
Right, but the point is he didn't even make it.
Yeah.
Right. What did he check out at 50? 51, something
like that. 51.
But it's like, that's just adds to like the legend. Like he ain't even. It's like just when you thought it was like, nah, we good.
That's it.
Same thing with Whitney. It was like just
Whitney,
when you
Whitney, Prince, same shit.
Yeah, but shout out to Michael Jackson. What's your favorite Michael Jackson joint?
My favorite Michael Jackson joint?
Yeah, favorite song.
I know what it is.
As an adult though, not the kids.
What I'm saying. I'm trying to think of it
That
because I
didn't
play
sound
it
right,
often.
but yeah, you know what I mean?
Nah, but I play it often. I just can't think of the name of it. So I could probably look it up though. If I have
Lady in My Life, I think is one of my most
Lady in My Life.
It's one of my most favorite ballads of all time, though.
I found one that's just don't never get played in the classics, and when they play a Michael Jackson mix.
You know the Free Willy song? I used to love that song when I was a freshman in college. I used to drive my whole fucking dorm up IUP crazy, blasting that shit. That and Wu-Tang. Like I used to play the most random mix of music. Be like, hold me like the river.
Oh, Jordan. That was the shit though.
Yeah, I used to blast that shit. That was my song.
Yo, at that point in time,
that was my shit.
All like the emotional like songs, they sounded like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was all like those like drums and shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like but yeah, anyway. He's got
they
so
all
many.
sound like he was at church.
You know what I'm saying?
But what do you think about the avatars twerking?
What?
on the MTV Awards, they had the twerking avatars.
I mean,
hey man,
I think it's too much.
Welcome to the end of the world. It's 2022.
Right.
What do you mean it's too much?
Why is it too much?
Just last week we had an Avatar rapper that got signed and then dropped. Like,
because they said he was appropriating, but the dude that wrote it was black. So what is the deal?
That part I don't get.
Are you sure the dude that wrote it was black?
Yeah, he's now suing. He's now suing.
Cares?
Well, his avatar was not black, I don't think.
Yeah, it was an avatar. He had green hair. That's the whole point. You can be who you want to be.
But he was like a white avatar saying,
he was
like the N-word or something.
Yo,
I think that was the problem.
People still use the yellow with the white thumbs up. Like, what are we talking about?
I mean, listen.
Come on, Dave. You can't compare
it's
the
a
two.
fact. I'm just saying.
Compare the two, Dave.
I got a dark brown thumbs up, John.
First of all, shout out to him for suing, because I thought that was some nut ass shit anyway, signing a motherfucking avatar.
Yeah.
When we have like
actual
artists out here that's fucking.
But what does that say about the culture, right? That's not the culture, but the industry.
Talking about like I'm gonna pay $85 to stand up and watch this cartoon animated rap show.
Westworld is real.
It says about the industry, right?
Westworld is real. That's what it says.
It's a mess out here, man.
Listen,
what are you gonna do?
Hey, man,
Avatars gotta get paid too.
People were paying to see Megan Thee Stallion virtually and shit. Like they go into a theater, putting on goggles and watching virtual shows. Like,
I'm not here for that. What's wrong with these people?
I mean, people was paying to see the Gorillas too. At least they were a live band that showed up, but you had to watch a cartoon perform.
Speaking of virtual,
I mean, the band was there too, though. The band was right there.
Made you watch.
You just couldn't see it.
Someone watched on TV. Speaking of virtual, yo, Manti Te'o. Did you watch that?
I don't want to push play because I remember that whole situation.
You gotta push play.
Yo, like the football player that got catfished.
Oh.
I can't, because I'm just like, and this is why I don't be messing with that internet.
Virtual.
Somebody told me my profile is all over the place, but like,
watch it. Watch it.
I'm gonna watch it though at your urgence, but I just was like, I fear for him. Like, it just seems so sad. Like, how did you get fooled?
Yo, a lot of people get catfished, man.
Well,
people be desperate. They be
it's always an African inboxing me about how they got this money they trying to watch. Get the
people
fuck
be
out
desperate.
Of
here. People be wanting to.
But if somebody's
find
desperate,
somebody to take care of them or love them,
they want to drop some bands on me.
You know what I'm saying?
You watch the Game of Thrones?
Of course, I did not watch last night yet though because I was at Jay Ski's birthday party.
Oh, I saw that, man. Happy birthday, Jay Ski.
Happy birthday, Jay Ski.
Mike, you watched it?
I watched the Game of Thrones. I'm all caught up. Surprise, surprise.
Do you like it? Are you enjoying it?
So far, I need a fight scene.
All right.
I need a fight scene.
But you know it takes.
I know it's like that lad. Like you gotta wait friggin' 4 episodes before it really blasts off.
I don't know. 3 might blast off, and then once you're there, you
3. I think we're gonna get one in the next episode.
Okay, I'm gonna watch that one.
I think it's coming in the next episode. But yeah, I'm in there, man.
All right,
I'm
just
in
checking,
the Game of Thrones guy and shit.
Just checking to see. You know what I'm saying, where you at, man?
You know what I mean? I like the new the princess.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? The blonde hair chick.
Real deal.
The white hair chick.
Whole family's white hair.
Everybody's white hair.
Oh,
I'm rocking with her.
Inbreeding.
Oh, inbreeding. I know.
Inbreeding.
I'm rocking with her.
Yeah. All right, cool. Just checking.
Who else was in there that I like? I like the black dude with the dreads. That's my man.
Temper. Yeah.
That's my man. You know what I mean? With the white dreads. You know what I mean? That is crazy wife and shit. I think they're gonna be a problem.
Family. I can't wait. Just want to check and see. I don't want to spoil it.
I'm anxious. Nah, I won't talk about
spoilers. Don't bother me. I'm the same. Watch that shit.
I'm the same. Spoilers don't bother me. That just tell me what to look for.
And I still miss it sometimes.
I be overlooking shit. Like, don't worry about ruining the ending for me.
After I watch it, I sure do watch the one of those joints where they tell you about the Easter eggs. No, I watch a breakdown.
Right.
Or 2 or 3.
Right. Don't worry about ruining the show for me because I'll probably miss something anyway.
So first day of school. What's really
first day of school? How old is your boy?
My youngest boy.
He's like 27 now, right?
Well, my oldest boy will be 24, and my youngest will be 16. So I have a sophomore.
So you do have a school agent.
I have 2. I have a sophomore. And my daughter started 5th grade today, and I had to go pick her up. She liked it. She's excited. You know, I like her school. The whole back to school before Labor Day, they know they rushed it.
I know.
They didn't have enough teachers. Ain't got enough buses. Just averted a strike. Now I got to do this pickup because the bus wasn't right, and because
they still paying y'all to pick them up and drop them off though.
Only if you do it for the whole year, and I'm not doing that.
Wait.
I'm not doing that. Like I have a job to go to,
so
and even still,
check come at the end of the year.
I don't know how they pay because I ain't signed up for it.
Because I was like, if you get the check up front, what you gonna do? Like I just like, y'all gotta pick my kid up.
I mean, but they are, and it's not. I don't think it's enough.
You think it work like that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I think they give you like the stipend twice a year, beginning of the year, second half of the year. I don't know. Probably like they probably do it like they do the EBT for the kids. They sent me a card in the mail for my daughter for like $49. I was like, the hell, $49?
Why can't it just be 50?
So
make it even, yo.
Some change on top of that.
You know
so yeah,
get yourself some uniform pants.
No, it was for food. So what you gonna buy like 2 hoagies or something? Like food is high as shit.
Right.
Food is high as shit.
Some cereal.
But first day of school went well today. Went well.
Any special requests for shoes?
Or shoes or like what's the hot outfit? Like, does she have to have
uniforms? It's the hot outfit.
Like
all across the city. My daughter has so many pairs of sneakers. She can wear her school. She can wear whatever she wants. On her feet. Yeah. Like I bought her. She and I have a pair of matching, not blazers. I got her some Nike IDs with her name on the back. So she got some Goddess 17s that's purple and white. She got.
That's all they got now, right?
She got a whole bunch of sneakers. Her Uncle Jay hooked her up.
Can you still do crazy shit with your hair?
Oh heck no! You can't do nothing crazy with nothing. You can't even wear hoodies. What? Can't we? If you have a hoodie, it has to have the school logo on it.
What if you have a hoodie and the hood ain't up though?
No, like a lot of these schools, you can't wear hoodies.
You can't even wear like a zip up.
Oh, you can wear a zip up like during the day, but you can't be walking around with your hoodie on. Like,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
But
Take
they want you
to hood off. You in school.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
They still have the mask mandate at least for the first couple weeks.
10 days.
First couple of weeks.
Yo, I was watching.
But when I went to pick my daughter up, I was sitting there like, I didn't see a bunch of kids. My daughter had her mask. Let me tell you, she don't play. Yeah, she's the only person in the family that has not had COVID, and she is not fucking around. Yeah, she wear that mask. Like
they not enforcing that, man.
Yeah, she wears her mask. She don't play.
Enforce that? What teacher got the time to be like, pull your mask up, pull your mask up?
Especially when they like, what you say?
Right.
You know what I mean, it's like, what?
Right.
It's crazy.
But yeah, so first day of school was good.
All right, that's what's up. First day of school. But what was I going to ask? Damn it, I forgot. What's next on the list? That's what it was. I was watching the news this morning, and it was first day of school. We had the parade thing. Your man was out there, you know what I'm saying, like hyping it up. And then they asked the mayor the first time he got joined, they asked him about gun violence and kids. And it was like, damn, I just took it down, bro.
Yeah.
But the question got to be asked.
And
you know that every time there's a camera in his face, somebody going to ask him a relevant question. Time. 1, this is his last term. 2, he already said he over this shit.
Yeah. Did you really think they was going to ask him about back to school?
Yeah, man.
Here's the problem. You know why they didn't ask him about back to school? Because he never makes himself available to deal with the real shit. Like he's not when somebody gets shot.
You know what's funny? Now you said that he was supposed to do a visit to my job.
Damn.
And I think I was there. I ain't see him.
Dude, the station's been begging him. Like every time something goes down, they like, yo, come to the station, talk about it. Come do a press conference, do something, and he don't do it.
Because
so you gotta catch him when you catch him.
Because he said the wrong thing, and he know the next time he goes to say something and he organizes it, they gonna be at him like, ugh.
Look,
this is Philly. We throw snowballs at Santa Claus.
You got to say
we
one
got
thing.
our own
Like, all
Jesus out in these
no more
streets.
questions. Thank you.
Nobody's safe.
Right.
Got
One
him right
question.
out.
Old girl's like, that's the last question. We're done
He's just
here.
sitting there
Yeah.
like nervously
He
playing
can't-
with his hands and shit.
He being from South Philly knows you. We don't play that shit. We don't
Yeah.
give a fuck if you the mayor.
South Philly
We
not
got
fucking with
questions,
me right
nigga.
now.
Nobody
We
fucking
need answers.
Right. Hey, the
Like,
South Philly ain't
what?
fucking with him either. South Philly.
That's my
done with-
point.
They like, oh, you want to get rid of the Christopher Columbus
You know what I'm saying?
statue? Oh, we done with you.
Right.
Like, we done
So
with
yeah,
you.
damn right they asked him about gun violence at a back to school event.
Right.
What else they gonna ask him?
Right.
Because if and it's 2 fucking schools. Now you got me upset.
I know. Let's talk about it.
It's 2 schools in the city that's closed. Like, how you plan all year for your kid to go to school
And then
find
a week
out
before.
a couple days before
yeah.
that one school is closed to not open, and one you only got a year left.
You got a year left. Figure it out.
They asked him.
What the way?
They asked him, was there any way to like maybe having a contract where like they could be held accountable for like to make sure it happens and he was like, I wish there was, but
it's
no,
not. But
there's
let me
not.
tell you
And that was before him. That's not.
And
his fault.
it's not his
we
fault.
can't even hold him accountable.
I
for
used to work at a charter school years ago, and so like I have a pretty good knowledge of how they work and get their charters and all that, and so it's partially subsidized from the state and all this. I'm not a fan or advocate of charter schools, only for the reason that there are some great ones. My daughter's at a great charter school right now. There are great ones, but they need to be planned better, and
Right.
the city and the school board need to work a little bit better together on that, because too many public schools have closed.
Right.
And now too many charter schools are closing, and our kids still are undereducated
Right.
and
And
still out here acting like fucknuts, shooting each other in the street.
Right.
Fuck
So
that.
like
That's a good
the
one.
charter schools did not help like they were supposed to
No,
help.
and a lot of the charter schools had the ability to turn away kids they didn't want.
They
right?
didn't
so
want.
That didn't help either.
Well,
Right.
it's a lottery thing, like,
It's
and
a-
you know the chances of hitting the lottery. So like that in itself was asinine.
Right, right. So, and I remember doing the stories on the lottery. One of these mastery schools talk about, oh, we don't have any violence, none of these problems, da 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 da. And then I'm talking to somebody from the district. It's like, yeah, because all the bad kids, y'all send them back to this district.
That's what happens.
So y'all ain't got no bad kids in your school. So
Yeah.
of course you ain't got no problems.
Which again,
But then you leave all the trouble kids in one spot.
Right.
That's like leaving all the people who ain't got no money in the projects and wondering why they bugging the fuck out.
so now
It's
that
the
they
same
closed this one
situation.
school, shut it down real quick, and they gotta shift all these kids around to other schools with today's climate in the city being what
Right,
it is.
right.
Now you in school with your frenemies and like it's crazy. Like, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
how back to school was for some parents.
For some
Talk about it.
For
See?
some parents,
But,
like
I mean, but again, it goes back to they gave those charter schools too much power when they allowed them to get up and running. The fact that they got no oversight from the districts, they got no, like, dude, come
not
on,
enough
man.
You should be the
oversight.
mayor's PR
Not
dude.
enough
Those are the
oversight
words
for
that need to happen.
our money.
Right, right.
I'm already
Right.
upset about these tax abatements on these homes, and that's why our schools
a
is
whole nother
underfunded. That's a
issue.
whole nother thing. But
Whole nother
not
issue.
enough oversight for our money.
Right, and they could just open and close whenever they feel like
And
it.
look
Now
what
babies
happened.
is out here stuck.
Look what happened.
Stop.
Come on,
After
man.
I done spent $300 on uniforms,
Right.
and now I can't even take it back
And
because
all
the
the
school
money
don't
that
exist.
y'all done took, tax dollars that you done dumped into them. Come on, man.
Yes.
Come on,
Got
man.
Mike out here like John Q, ready to go into it. You know what I mean?
Dude, it pisses me off,
Sweating.
man. And my kids ain't even in the district. My kids old, they out of school.
Right.
But it pisses me off the same with the tax abatement. Like, yo, how you giving these cats who paying $500 million for a house, no city taxes for 10 years, and the district is falling apart?
And they don't send their kids to the schools that
And
they
they
buy the
don't-
houses in.
right.
Trust me, I know.
Right.
Northern Liberties is crowded. Go back where you
Right.
came from.
Right. Right.
They actually just closed a church rectory and building school at 4th and Brown because they're going to build houses because the
Gotta
church
build more
can't afford
houses.
to keep those open.
Right. Gotta
Gotta
build more houses.
houses.
Gotta build more houses.
On top of the houses.
But they ain't
that
gonna
already-
send their kids to Kearney School,
No.
which is a great school in 6th and Fairmount. Shout out to Mrs. Angelino.
But they
Hit my son up today, and
they
he's
don't
been
wanna
out of that
risk
school
it.
2 years. They don't want to risk
don't
it.
wanna risk it.
But they want that tax abatement.
Gotta get that tax abatement.
And send their kids to friend something.
That's right. I can use that tax abatement to send my kids to this friend school.
You know?
I ain't got to send them
But
to the
anyway,
public school.
next on your list.
Next story. What else we got on the list?
It gets worse.
Oh,
What else we got?
I mean,
You got the space launch.
it gets worse. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Yeah.
Keep going. Everything
Yeah.
gets worse.
The racism at BYU.
It gets worse. You know?
Who's surprised? It's Brigham Young.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
BYU.
But did you hear Homeboys
Yeah, it's
when he's
horrible.
talking like, if you knew her or knew her, like, dude, that ain't got nothing to do with you being racist. I shouldn't have to know you to
I
not be
talked to
racist
her.
against you.
Thank you.
Like,
You
talked to
sound
her.
what's he talking
stupid.
He's
about?
an incredible nigga. Don't worry about it.
Right, that's basically
That's
he
what I heard. That's what I heard.
And if you had a chance
She
to
is
know her, you would love
one-
her. Really?
She is one phenomenal nigga,
That's what I heard.
and not just on the volleyball court.
Right.
Right.
It's crazy.
Crazy. I'm like, dude, your speech to your school is as bad as the racist shit that they were saying.
She said every time she got up to serve, and it's like I said, it's not. It wasn't like in an outdoor situation.
Right,
It was
it's in a
inside of
gym.
a. This is volleyball. This isn't like football. It's like every time she got up to serve,
all,
it was.
all you need is one person in a
Yeah.
gym. Right?
So you telling me, say 5,000 people were hearing this every time
Right.
and nobody did anything?
Nobody did nothing.
I mean, it's Brigham Young again.
It is Brigham Young.
Not
We
surprised.
had Daddy Yankee's got the greatest reggaeton song according to
what is it?
Gasolina.
I
According
mean,
to
was-
Rolling Stone.
it's,
If you ask anybody to name a reggaeton song, that's
That's
probably the
what
only
it is,
one they know.
it is the.
That is the reggaeton song.
song,
They
right?
might not know the words, but they know gasolina, gasolina. Yeah.
We had James Harden birthday party. Was it a little baby? Who gave it to a quarter
Lil
million?
Baby.
$250,000.
Little baby,
You know what I'm
quarter
saying?
million, little
Day.
baby, like I
And a
think it's
bed of
quarter million.
quarters, which
And
I
a
really
bed of
like.
quarters.
It was in a bed of quarters.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the
Dang.
presentation was on point.
I'm
That's
gonna need
what I
you to
like.
step
You know
your
what I'm saying?
game up
You
for
know-
my next birthday.
Say what?
He said,
When
say
your
what?
birthday again?
Well, you got lucky because it was July 29th, so you got a year.
No. Did we do something?
Nah, we ain't doing that. I was
You
out
right.
of town.
Yeah, you was out of town.
Yeah, I
That's
was out
on
of
you.
town.
I show out on people's birthdays,
But
generally.
I'll be back.
We've always had a good time on our birthdays,
I know.
for the most part.
I was just trying to remember. Did I see Dame this year on my birthday? But I did.
Did
So,
you?
yeah.
Oh, who's picnic?
Yes.
Saw you.
Yeah,
You
yeah. That's
got
our
a little
time.
bit.
That's our time to shine.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
All right, so what else we had?
yeah.
Oh,
well,
the-
speaking
the-
of James Harden,
Go.
can't wait for the season to start. He looks super, super, super hella in shape.
He does.
He does look like he's
Like,
I mean, I ain't clapping for the Sixers.
you know
I'm
what
just
I'm
clapping
saying?
for all the
You
games.
clapping
that
for the
I'm gonna
fucking Sixers
I'm
because
going
that's good
with
for
it.
the city,
Oh,
and that's
no,
going to stop
yeah.
some of this
Oh, for
violence.
sure.
I'm just saying it's
For
good
sure.
for like I'm gonna buy one of those partial packages, and I'm gonna pick the teams I want because I'm just a fan of basketball. My team ain't did shit, ain't
Mike
been
don't
shit,
watch
ain't gonna
shit.
be shit.
Nah, I don't watch shit. Once I stop getting to go for like the press, man, it don't fucking matter.
Anyway,
Like, you know,
Sixers
that's
going
just who I am.
Sixers
That's
is
how I
looking
feel,
good.
man. That's why I don't
can't,
really-
I
yeah.
can't get in and just sit in press row and watch
the
the,
same-
game and,
and
shit and eat cookies.
I don't mean to cut you off, but we're still on time, and I gotta say that the Eagles are looking good too. Eagles looking great.
My Panthers was looking good.
Checks. What? Oh, no. Oh,
I know, so sad.
it got real silent. I thought we were talking about sports, but I guess
All right, what about the?
kind of one-sided.
They thought there was somebody shooting at Bonaparte.
Oh, somebody, Cats was running all
the
over
field
the
and shit. They thought it was another shootout
At what?
at the high school game Friday.
In the
Bonaparte
county.
high school
Oh
game.
no.
And what's that? Upper
Over
Darby.
Upper Darby. And then they blamed it on the Upper Darby kids.
It was a
Said-
fight
said
or
Upper
whatever.
Darby kids came through and causing all this ruckus at the game.
And what happened?
Everybody just started
Everybody
running
started
off the
running
field like they thought it was
Among
they thought it
false
was some
reports
shooting.
of gunshots or gun.
You know what I mean? I guess after, and you know what's bugged out though? It's crazy is after the one that happened where the little girl got shot by the cops.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, come on,
They still-
guys. We got freaking
But still, they gave you the redacted.
right.
Oh,
Right.
they gave you the Trump White House joint and
And
shit.
I think the feds might have charged those cops. I don't think they
Yeah,
got charged they locally though.
Well, if they didn't, the feds definitely picked that
I
up.
think the feds charged them. Yo, what's up with the hit and runs in the city?
Yo,
Like,
I can tell you. I mean,
god damn, yo.
first of all,
People are in stolen cars. People ain't got insurance.
Nobody
people
got
don't know how to
insurance.
drive.
No,
people
I
high.
know.
Like
you
it's,
be- it's
I
crazy
know.
how many cars you see that look like they should not be on the road.
Right.
Like, yo,
Right.
they got into the accident. The fucking
Right.
the back bumper is pushed up into the back seat, but they gotta like bungee it up. And they like, I gotta get to work. They're like, yo, the fucking the tow truck come and pick them up. They're like, just drop it at the crib.
Drop it at
I'm
the
gonna use
crib.
it anyway.
Right.
Just take it to the crib, man. If we can do it still roll, we out.
We gotta
Yo,
put some new
so
tires.
many-
If I pour some hot water, get a plunger. Like
I'm gonna throw some new. I got another.
so many
rim, I'm
cars
gonna put
like,
some
yo,
tires in this bitch,
the
we
front
good.
bumper is going. You can see the whole engine.
a lot of the cars are stolen though. So
Yeah. But it's like, damn, like, dude, we gotta stop hitting people and just leave.
We gotta stop
street,
hitting
man.
people. We gotta stop shooting people. Like,
I mean, also, the amount of people that are running lights, like,
Dude,
I mean,
there's no traffic enforcement in the city.
what up, dude?
What up?
When I get to I get to a green light and I slow down half the time because I'm like, I don't even know what's coming through the fucking light and shit, yo.
There is
Like,
absolutely, I forget what night it was, but I think I drove from Citizens Bank all the way up to Cheltenham Avenue on Broad Street. Middle of summer, bikes going all over the place, cats, and the Dodge Chargers running every light.
summertime.
Dude, I didn't see not one cop though.
Yeah.
Like not one cop from Citizens Bank to Cheltenham Ave.
I've
It's
seen
Saturday,
cops,
man.
but they can't chase you anyway, so they're not going
I
to.
understand, but sometimes even the presence is enough to make you slow down.
Nah.
Not these guys, right?
Nah,
Like, oh,
man.
they know he can't
Nigga,
chase
have you
you.
They
been
already
to
know.
University campus on summer and nighttime?
They already
Cops
know.
be there, light shining, they just be like, that's the music and shit. Like, what? Beep the horn twice, like, yo, that's dude from my district. Like,
They on Kelly
hell,
Drive doing
shit.
donuts in the parking lot, yo.
Dude.
Like, why?
It's bad.
Down
man.
Bowhouse Road doing donuts and
It's
shit.
bad. It's crazy.
They riding down the Art Museum steps still. People
crazy.
complain
It's
about it on
crazy.
nextdoor.com all the time.
Yeah, but the hit and runs are
The
fucking
hit
nasty.
runs are
Yeah,
bad.
they're really bad.
You know what I mean? Just the amount of people that got hit by a car in the last like 3 weeks, like it's crazy.
I personally think it's all the people that
bus hit a
came here that ain't
Uh-huh.
from Philly. All
Say
the
what?
imports don't know how to drive. That's what it
think
is.
that's what it is?
It's all these
I think
foreign.
it's
Nah,
I think it's
they all
a
locals. I think they all
They
It's all
locals
local.
now, but they done
Nah, I
moved
think-
from wherever they lived
whoever-
before.
I think
Yo.
these all
They
locals.
non-driving ass.
Niggas
They
all
done moved from
locals.
New York and New
It's all
Jersey and
locals. With
Baltimore.
no license.
and no fear of the fucking law,
And no
yo.
fear of the law.
No
That's what
fear of
it
the
is.
fucking law, yo.
Dude, nobody cares, man. How about
Nobody
the naked
cares.
bike ride?
That happens every
It
year.
happens
I know.
every year.
You gonna do it?
What?
You gonna do it? You
I
gonna do
showed
the
up.
naked
I
bike
show
ride?
up in
I'm not
support.
putting my naked ass on no bike.
Yeah, man. I show up in support. You know what I'm saying? As a documentarian. You know?
Like, I have a friend that does it every year. I think. I mean, it looks exciting, but I don't.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit.
I'm
Then
not.
it- then it
No,
party
I'm just thinking
afterwards.
about riding mosquito. First of all, those
Right.
damn what are those flies? Those lantern flies? The
Yeah,
lantern fly in my
landing on you.
coochie?
Nah, you moving. It's not like
right,
yeah,
and they
whatever.
moving too, nigga. They got wings. I'm
What
good.
times you sit down, right? You want that bike seat up in the crack of your ass like that? Come on, no. I'm
I
not
just
doing
don't want lantern flies
What
touching
you-
my
you
naked
should do it.
body.
Show some
Mosquitoes
solidarity,
touching
bro.
my
I'm
naked
not doing it.
body.
you don't even wear shorts though. So what we
So
talking
now you
about?
want me to be naked on the bike? Like
There would be
that's
somebody that never
way
wears shorts.
extreme, right?
You know?
That's way extreme.
That don't wear shorts at all.
Don't wear shorts at all.
I know a couple people
Even
like
on the
that.
beach.
Okay,
Not
that's
to put him out there like that.
that's strange.
It's
Yo,
all right
so
though.
who we got?
No
The
judgment.
festival highlight reel.
What about
Really
it?
good job.
Huh?
Really good.
I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it,
Yeah.
but I'm just
This
saying I
festival
watched
overall.
Nice.
it. I seen the highlight reel that
Great.
Yaya sent out. It was great.
It was awesome,
I
right?
really
was
liked
awesome.
it.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's it. What
Y'all
else
do
we
great
have,
work.
man? We talked about Funk Flex. We talked about oh man, I went into
we're doing a podcast for the festival.
We're doing a podcast for the festival.
For the
What's
festival.
the first date on that?
When is it coming out, or when are we
We
starting?
start recording on the
14th and the 21st.
All right, bet.
But when it's coming out, we don't know yet.
We'll have a date for that.
You'll have a date for
We'll
that
have a
coming
date for
soon.
that. I was with the Stacy's joint at the Kimmel last weekend.
Yeah.
Last Wednesday. Went to the bathroom to take a leak. Hot dude sitting in there on the toilet smoking weed and
Let's
singing
fucking
with Doves
go.
Cry.
Huh?
Yeah, when Doves
With Doves
cry.
Cry, because Active played with Doves Cry. I'm like, dude, you can't be on
Hey,
the
yo.
toilet singing with Doves
But
Cry.
when Dove Cry come on, yo, it's like it's a catchy joint.
But in
I
a
get
public
it.
restroom, sitting on the toilet, smoking an L.
weed,
You and I are engaged.
That's some in your bathroom in the crib shit while you watching the movie Purple Rain
You feel
and you
the
happen to
heat-
be taking this
the heat
shit while
between me
Right,
and
while the
I'm
movie
so-
playing in your bedroom and you just go in the
I was
bathroom.
like, dude, this is
and you
so
start
not
singing.
How
bathroom
could
Yeah,
you
etiquette.
that's-
just leave
It's
me
so not public
standing?
bathroom
Yeah,
etiquette,
that's
man.
not public bathroom etiquette.
Yo, you know, Eve joint was the soundtrack for the She-Hulk joint.
What?
Eve's song, Who's That Girl?
Yes.
Was the soundtrack
sound-
for She-Hulk.
Good for Eve.
I was like, yo, big play for Eve.
I mean, not that Eve needed. She
Let me
rich
tell you,
beyond
she
belief.
good now.
Yeah, she's
Right.
great.
Right.
And been
Right.
She don't
good.
need
She's
nothing.
like, Philadelphia, my old home.
Accent change, everything.
I was born and raised in Philadelphia.
All right,
That
we got to
was
wrap it up.
Miss
Hey,
Stompin',
is Khadijah out there, y'all? All right, we
right.
going to wrap it up. I'm going to play your outro, Dane.
Thank you.
Hey, Tuke, I'm going to play the outro for
Yeah,
Dave.
play.
This is his favorite part of the show.
It is at this
The
point.
outro.
Yeah. We're getting accolades and shit, getting appreciation.
The common denominator to the story is
Let's
why
go.
I'm telling you the story.
Let's fucking go.
Because These group of gentlemen I've been watching journalists.
That's me and Mike.
I've been watching movers and shakers and
Mover,
conversation for.
Talk
Mover
that
and
shit,
Shaker
yeah.
and his homeboy.
Talk that shit.
Mover and shaker and his
Movers and
homeboy.
shakers.
That's right.
And
He
I
said
always
and his
said,
And his homeboy.
Like you're not a mover
Now,
or a
what was
shaker.
up
You're his
special? It wasn't that when they got the blind and the spirits in them.
You know what I'm saying?
That they became a different personality like me.
Everything changed.
But it wasn't in the
And what I said was this should be the intro.
I agree.
It is the intro.
Like
But I always play that at the end of the
I
show.
love
Just
the
fucking
rant,
thing.
Because you know it makes me feel good.
I agree. This should be the intro.
Like
Thank
James
you.
Brown, he used to rant.
James Brown used to rant.
Teddy Pendergrass used to rant.
Teddy P
Michael
used to
Jackson
rant.
used
Michael
rant.
Jackson, happy birthday.
If I ever was going to work on in the news, I was going to be for camera
He was
photographer.
security too.
Thanks to Mike. I don't like news at all though.
Even the Dr. Martin Luther King.
Like Mike,
Malcolm X.
I don't like news at all. I don't want to be showing up in no murder scenes.
I don't do news no more.
I know. I'm just saying. Like he asked how
Right.
he never knew. I didn't know you never knew I interned
Mike
with
Jack,
Mike.
dude.
I
Never
had to
knew
get
that.
off the news desk badly. They was like, "Where you want to go?" I was like, "With a photographer." I gotta get off this news desk.
Yeah.
Please.
These brothers, man, just was different.
Now
Different.
I rise is out in the street, dude.
Did you hear what she said though?
What's that?
This should be the intro.
I know that.
Then what we doing?
This is more fun to just play bullshit until you make an intro.
Yeah, why would I make one?
Because
You're
you,
wasting my
the
talent.
producer, go make an intro.
I'm producing you. Like you
Do
did
something.
it. That's it.
This is not my job. That's your job.
Way to end the show, Mike.